Hey guys, welcome back to Sissy Spaces, and thanks for being here. In today's Deep Clean with me, we're deep cleaning our second owner suite, which is located upstairs and is rented by our oldest until he can afford his own place. And as you can see, I'm starting by deep cleaning the walls and furniture and eventually the doors and floors in this bedroom, and we'll do the same in the ensuite bathroom and walk-in closet. Along with lots of deep cleaning, I'm also sharing some laundry motivation and my newest favorite decor piece that I'm sure you're gonna love. So I hope you enjoyed today's deep clean with me and it motivates you to do some deep cleaning and loads of laundry of your own. And as always, if you enjoyed today's video, please remember to like, subscribe if you're new, comment, and share. Once per month, I like to deep clean the boys' bedrooms, bathrooms, and walk-in closets because although they do keep these rooms tidy, deep cleaning the walls, windows, doors, and floors is rarely done. I also like deep cleaning their bedrooms, bathrooms, and walk-in closets to see if any maintenance is required. For example, before the roof replacement, we had a leak in this bedroom ceiling, and I wasn't made aware of it until I discovered it while deep cleaning. And I've also found while deep cleaning clogged sinks in the bathrooms and non-functional lights in the walk-in closets. So although they do a great job of tidying their bedrooms, bathrooms, and walk-in closets, monthly deep cleaning is required. A little over a year and a half ago, we had all the walls within our home painted using the Ballard Dynasty Ultra Pure White flat paint. So to keep them looking bright at least twice per year, I use this Swiffer mop with a dry sweeping cloth to clean them. I also dry mop the walls and moldings within our home to keep allergens like dust at bay and prevent the buildup of cobwebs. And sometimes I use the Zep Foamy Wall Cleaner to remove any scuffs or stains seen. This is a good example of why I dry mop and dust the boys' rooms monthly, because in addition to keeping the rooms clean and allergen-free, dusting helps keep away pests, which like to hide in dark spaces like attics, basements, and closets. It's true you can't eliminate all the dust within your home, but frequent dusting does help. Along with dusting and dry mopping, I also vacuum regularly, using the iRobots like this one or a handheld vacuum. I still haven't invested in a wet-dry mop and may do so one day, but for now, I like using the Swiffer wet mop, which works just as well. Now that his bedroom walls, doors, furniture, and floors are dust-free, we'll quickly dust his vanity cabinet and organize the contents before disposing of the trash. I also plan to clean and organize the other cabinet, but we'll do so later in the video. And although not shown, I did sweep the floors in his bedroom using the Swiffer sweeper in addition to the iRobot, because on occasion, the iRobot misses spots due to a low battery or a full bin. In last week's DIY patio and garden refresh, I dropped and broke my phone screen in which I used to record these videos, and a few days later had the screen replaced. Since then, unfortunately, I noticed a difference in the lighting when recording, so I do apologize if on occasion the lighting is off and will do my best to have it fixed before my next video. Also, the iRobot did remove most of the dirt and debris from these floors because, as you just saw, the Swiffer sweeping cloth was not as dirty as the Swiffer duster. Before continuing to deep clean, I want to thank realead for sponsoring a part of today's video. They sent me their 7-foot olive tree wood pot, and it has quickly become my newest favorite decor item. It was packaged well, which allowed the real heavy-duty ceramic pot to arrive in one piece. Also, it was easy to unbox and assemble, as the trunk of the tree and 4 branches were clearly labeled, and easy-to-follow instructions were also included. As you can see, the tree trunk is labeled and coincides with the branches as to where they should be placed. And as I removed the protective cover from the branches, I was pleasantly surprised at how realistic they looked. The vibrant colors of the stems and olives, in my opinion, enhances the realism of this silk tree. Also, the stems are wired, which means they're easy to bend, separate, and adjust. As mentioned earlier, the label on the trunk coincides with the label on these branches, and when assembling, you should align and insert the arrow on the branches according to the label on the upper and lower parts of the tree trunk, keeping the upper and lower parts of the label on the same side. Also, remember to remove the protective caps off the wire of the trunk before assembling. By the way, realead does offer a 6-foot potted version, which is just as realistic, but without the white ceramic pot. After assembling, realead does suggest you adjust the branches and leaves to achieve your desired fullness. By the way, the ceramic pot is 10 inches in height with an 11-inch diameter, and the total weight of this 7-foot artificial olive tree is 28 pounds. And once done adjusting the leaves and branches, the hardest part was deciding where to put it, considering I only had the one. I've always wanted an artificial tree for this family room, so of course I had to place it here first. I had to remove the leather chair so it could sit in this corner, and of course it fit beautifully. I also wanted to see how it would look in the opposite corner next to the console table, but after doing so, realized it looks a lot better over here. I then decided to see how it would look in the dining room and on the stairs. And no matter where I put it, this 7-foot artificial olive tree by realead complemented every space. By the way, July 8th through the 11th is Amazon's Prime Day sale, and of course I will be taking advantage of it in order to get at least 2 more of these artificial trees. And as a reminder, this 7-foot olive tree wood pot requires no sunlight, no watering, no pruning, and no fertilizing. only dusting as needed. So if you're looking for a fairly lifelike tree to decorate any space, I highly suggest this 7-foot artificial olive tree with pot by realead. At one point, I did forget that I needed to finish cleaning our oldest bedroom by deep cleaning his furniture and making the bed. Usually, I would clean his furniture using a cleaning product such as the Pledge Expert Care Wood Oil, but chose today to use water on a clean dry microfiber cloth instead. And to be honest, most of the time, that's all you really need. With this intricate design, this bedroom furniture does take a lot of time and patience to clean. I have tried using Q-tips in between the grooves in order to remove the caked on dust, but while doing so, I also remove some of the varnish. So now I take my time by dusting the different pieces first, then wiping them down by hand using a damp microfiber cloth or a dry one with the Pledge Expert Care Wood Oil. I have considered removing the stain off his furniture and applying a clear varnish, but decided to hold off until other smaller projects are completed. Don't get me wrong, I do like the color of these furniture pieces, but similar to the table in our kitchen, it will need to be refinished eventually. And if you've ever refinished furniture, it's very difficult and often impossible to match the original stain. If you've watched any of my other videos, you've noticed throughout my home are traditional raised panel cabinets and furniture pieces. These type of cabinets do take longer to clean, but the solid wood construction of them means they're less likely to warp or crack over time, and in my opinion are timeless. But whenever I clean them, I often wish I had chosen the flat panel doors instead. Now that I think of it, I did forget to clean the interior of these vanity drawers along with cleaning the window. But I figured our oldest is off this weekend, so he can clean those areas instead. I also informed him to clean the ceiling fan in his bedroom, as well as mop the floor. By the way, earlier today, I placed this first set of sheets in the wash and just heard the jingle on the LG washer, which means they're ready to go on the dryer. But first I want to finish cleaning his vanity cabinets and doors, as well as place his second set of fresh clean sheets on his bed. And by the look of this space, you can tell it hasn't been cleaned in a while. This is a split king Tempur-Pedic bed with an adjustable base. and I like raising the foot of the bed, which allows for easier placement of the fitted sheets. This Tempur-Pedic bed also comes with a massage feature, which transmits vibrations from the base throughout the mattress. And along with the ability to adjust the head and foot of the bed, you can also adjust the lumbar as well. We have had quite a few new subscribers since my last introduction, so if you're new to the channel, please introduce yourself in the comments. But I'll go first. My friends call me Charlene, but my family call me Sissy, thus the channel name. I live outside of Atlanta with my hubby of 33 years, our 2 young adult sons, and our fur baby Max. I enjoy creating all cleaning, decorating, and homemaking videos, and give you tips and routines on how I maintain a clean and tidy home. So again, introduce yourself in the comments because I would love to hear from you, and I always respond. Now that his bed has been made, we can remove his second set of sheets from the wash and place them in the dryer. Whenever I remove items from the washer, I always try to remember to shake them first, which is known for reducing the amount of drying time needed and decreases wrinkles. I especially like using the shake method when removing sheets because sheets have the habit of clumping together or getting intertwined with other items. So using the shake method before placing them in the dryer ensures all items tumble better and move more freely when drying. After washing my last load for the day, I like prepping my LG front load washer for tomorrow by drying out the soap dispenser slot, door to the washer, and rubber gasket around the drum. I also leave the door of the washer slightly ajar overnight, which aids in drying out any residual moisture. Since I started doing this several years ago, I've not had any mold or mildew issues, which leads to musty odors. Prior to removing the sheets from the washer, I did spray down the sinks with my vinegar mixture, which consists of cleaning vinegar, water, and Dawn dish detergent. And along with spraying down the sinks, I also sprayed my vinegar mixture in the shower and toilet as well. I found over time, by letting cleaning products sit for a little while on a surface before removing it, it's necessary because it gives the cleaning product time to work. Also, when you give your cleaning products time to work, less scrubbing is required, and it reduces the number of applications needed. These small round toothbrush toothpaste holders are the perfect size for this vanity. They're also a simple way to store your toothbrush while allowing them to stand upright to air dry. They're made of a ceramic material and, as you can see, are easy to clean. According to the American Dental Association, the proper way to store your toothbrush is to place it in a toothbrush holder or something similar that holds the toothbrush upright to air dry. And you should never place caps or other containers on top of your toothbrush, as this promotes bacterial growth. This side of the vanity is rarely used, but I still like to clean it to remove any dust particles or debris seen. And similar to the previous side, we'll use the spray-away foaming glass cleaner with a paper towel to clean the mirror and a damp microfiber cloth to clean the countertops, backsplash, and faucet. Next, we'll do a speed clean of his jacuzzi tub using this Swiffer duster. This tub is rarely used unless we have guests, because we the family are not tub people but prefer showers instead. We do on occasion use our other tub, which is located downstairs, to bathe our fur baby Max. Oldest did inform me that he cleaned the shower wall in it earlier this morning, but I still wanted to remove the streaks from the glass shower enclosures, as well as clean the handheld shower head. I also noticed some hard water stains at the bottom of the shower door and dirt and debris on the shower pan. So although he cleaned it, giving it a deep clean was needed. By the way, my vinegar mixture I mentioned earlier does a great job of removing hard water stains. But if the hard water stains have been there a while, you may also want to try a commercial hard water stain remover, which works just as well. Today is not towel wash day, so I'll only tidy the ones that are already here because they were washed 3 days ago. For those that are new to the channel, I wash towels on Thursdays, sheets on Fridays, and colors, darks, and whites the remaining days of the week. I also wash 1 full load per day, in which for years has worked for my family. To clean this toilet, I use Clorox wipes to clean the exterior and my vinegar mixture to clean the interior. This is a taller than average height toilet with an elongated seat and concealed trapway. And because of the concealed trapway, it's easier to clean. Our home does use a septic system, so it's important that we use septic safe cleaners whenever we clean the toilet. And my vinegar mixture is septic safe. Our oldest also said he cleaned the toilet, and after a closer look, you can tell he did a surface clean, but a deep clean was still needed. Also, his toilet brush holder has drainage holes, which allows the brush to air dry, so there is not a need to lay the toilet brush across the toilet seat to air dry like the others. The iRobot did a good job of cleaning the floors in his bedroom and walk-in closet, but I still wanted to sweep his bathroom just in case. I chose to sweep his bathroom versus vacuum because I'll also use the broom to remove the dirt and debris seen off the baseboards, in the corners, and off the trim located at the bottom of his vanity. was pleasantly surprised at how well the iRobot did cleaning these floors, and was curious as to just how much dirt and debris was in the iRobot's dustbin. So once done sweeping these floors, we'll check it out as well as clean it. Also, I just heard the jingle on the LG dryer, which means his sheets are dry and ready to be folded and stored away. Instead of folding his sheets right away, I wanted to see how our new decor piece would look in this bedroom, which is me and hubby's, as well as our oldest bedroom, which was the bedroom we deep cleaned earlier. And as you can see, no matter where I placed this 7-foot artificial olive tree wood pot, it complemented every space. So instead of needing 2 more of these trees, I think 3 would be enough. And my plan is to rotate them between the other rooms as I change up the decor. And of course, I had to check to see how it would look in the other corner as well. And again, I want to thank realead for sponsoring a part of today's video. Believe it or not, I always look forward to folding laundry because in my opinion, it's relaxing and gives me an opportunity to watch some of my favorite shows. Recently, I started watching Ironheart on Disney+, which so far will have 6 episodes for the first season. And if you're a Marvel fan like me, you know Ironheart follows the events which occurred in the movie Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. To keep our whites clean and bright, I like adding 1/8 of a cup of the OxiClean stain remover to the tub of the washer. And sometimes, depending on the soil level, we'll also pre-treat the stain with a shout stain remover before placing it in the wash. This key ingredient, along with the Gain Moonlight Breeze scented powder detergent, works well at keeping our whites cleaner and brighter for longer. And I also prefer to use white distilled vinegar versus fabric softener, along with borax and the Gain Moonlight Breeze scented firework beads as deodorizers. Today, while folding these sheets, I'm watching the movie G20 with Viola Davis in the lead, and so far it's really good. I also enjoyed watching her in the movie The Woman King and when she portrayed a 1960s housemaid in the movie The Help. Now that our laundry's complete and we've deep cleaned his bedroom, bathroom, and walk-in closet, we'll store his second set of sheets in his bathroom and call it a day. If you made it this far in the video, I want to thank you for watching Sissy Spaces. And if you enjoyed today's video, please like, subscribe if you're new, comment, and share. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.